You feel that pressure, that weight behind your ribs. That's the steel you buried, waiting for the moment you crack and let it detonate. They told you to break, they told you to stop, but you were built to strike. Built to overload.
Places where light can't reach, where hope gets strangled before I can speak. Every bruise I carry was forged in fire, every failure sharpened my desire. I walked through nights that chewed my pride, through storms that tore me open inside. But the pain I swallowed was molten steel, now it shapes the force I refuse to conceal. They tried to crush me, bury the spark, but embers glow brightest in the dark. I learned the truth in the grit and dust. Strength is born when your bones adjust. Every echo said I never rise, but echoes are just a ghost alive. Found my purpose in the scars that stayed, proof of the warrior I became, self-made. Turn the silence into roar, feel it rumble at your core. Call it rage, call it drive, this is the pulse that keeps you alive. Still hard rising, no fear inside. When the drums explode, I amplify. Through the flames, through the dark, die. Burning the world in steel, hard overdrive. No retreat, no yield, no pause. I break the chains, rewrite the laws. Let the ground quake when my spirit thrives. I come alive and still hard overdrive. A dawn begins with a violent sound, a war drum pounding underground. My doubts marching like a ghostly fleet, but I crush them all beneath my feet. I've tasted shame like poison wine, let it twist and sharpen my spine. They said I fold, they said I fall, but pressure only reforged the unbreakable. My heartbeat roars like a primal drum, a warning shot of what I'll become. This isn't training, this is rebirth. Carved in sweat, rebuilt from earth. I bled for strength, I paid in pain, but every cost returned again. As fire fueled with purpose, raw forged machine with a feral law.
You won't always rise clean. Sometimes you'll crawl, sometimes you'll choke on your own doubt. But if you stand again, you'll be stronger than anything that tried to end you. Strength is not granted, strength is taken.
I've seen giants fall with trembling knees, kings collapse begging for peace, but I kept walking through the smoke and grind, where true power waits for the aligned. My will was tempered in sleepless nights, battling shadows and phantom fights. No crown was offered, no hand reached out. My own voice rising above the doubt. Every rap is a ritual, fierce and raw. Every breath a testament to a feral law. Scars on wounds that prove I rose, proof that even storms can't oppose. I set my faith with a burning stride, with iron lungs and a war-born pride. No fear of loss, no thirst for ease, only the hunger that never flees. Break the limits, tear the line. Let your fear fall out of time. Hear the steel within arise. This is the start of your overdrive. Steel hard rising, no fear inside. When the drums explode, I amplify. Through the flames, through the dark night, burning the world in steel hard overdrive. No retreat, no yield, no pause. I break the chains, rewrite the laws. Let the ground quake when my spirit thrives. I come alive and steel hard overdrive.
The world will not feel sorry for you. The pain will not wait for you. But the steel inside, it grows each time you stand again.
Through fracture, through doubt, through war, I am the pulse beneath the battlefield, a force too fierce to ever yield. I am the whisper before the blast, the future born from a brutal past. They built their warnings in trembling stone, but I erased them with force alone. No rules confine me, no fate decides. I carve my path where the storm resides. If I fall, I rise like molten gold, stronger than barriers bent, I march with purpose, relentless. Live, a storm unleashed in overdrive. Still I'm rising, and ignite the sky. Let the thunder bow as I amplify. Through the chaos, through the void, I strive. Burning the world in steel. No retreat, no fear, no ties. Just a warrior flame behind my eyes. Let the universe shake as I arrive. Forever forged in steel, heart overdrive.
When all lights fade, when strength feels drained, listen close. That's your steel reigniting.
You feel that pulse, that slow burn in your chest. That's not fear. That's the war you've been hiding, waking up. They told you to stay quiet, they told you to stay small. But fire doesn't ask permission, it devours, and tonight you ignite. I was shaped in the silence where broken men fall, where echoes of failure stain every wall. But I dug through the ashes with blistered hands, 'cause legends are forged where the weak can't stand. I crawled through torment with my jaw locked tight. Learned the darkest hours still bow to fight. They try to bury me deep in doubt, but flames burn brighter when oxygen runs out. My blood runs thick with a war-born creed, a hunger, a rage, an unholy need. Every cut, every scream, every sleepless night turn me from wounded into weaponized might. You don't choose a fire, the fire chooses you. And when at night you break the world in two, that voice inside me started whispering clear. Rise now, your enemies should fear. Turn the darkness into fuel, break the limits they call rule. Let the fire drown your fear. Warfire rising, feel it near. Warfire posing, no retreat. Hear the flames beneath my feet. Every heartbeat sharp and steel. This is strength you cannot steal. Warfire posing, veins ignite. No surrender in this fight. Burn the shadows, crush the pain. I will rise and fire again. Every dawn is a battle between my ghosts, the failures I fear and the strength I boast. I've walked through storms with a fractured spine, but broken bones still hold the line. My reflection isn't human, it's a spark of war. A scarred survivor craving more. This isn't training, this is rebirth. A ritual of claiming worth. My sweat drips molds and my breath turns flame. I've killed the doubt that was knew my name. Obsession sculpted every sky. Warfire glowing like a dying star. I learned that fear is fuel disguise. A beast that bends when it's brutalized. Every setback forged my core. Now I'm the blaze they can't ignore. Heat the air until it breaks. Let the fire lift the stakes. Raise your fists, embrace the burn. Strength is something you must earn. A warfire pulsing, no retreat. Hear the flames beneath my feet. Every heartbeat sharp and steel. This is strength you cannot steal. Fire pulsing, veins ignite. No surrender in this fight. Burn the shadows, crush the pain. I will rise and fire again. You want power, then bleed for it. You want purpose, then burn for it. You want evolution, then die to who you were. Strength isn't found, it's forged in flame, in agony, in war. I've walked through ruins where kings collapse, where fear drowned empires in iron clasp. But I kept walking with relentless rage. A storm of embers breaking the cage. No ground was given, no hand was lent. Just grit and torment, muscle bent. But through the suffering, truth was learned. Flesh grows stronger, the more it's burned. Each drop of sweat, a fierce decree. Each rep a vow of destiny. My fire's not chance, it's choice for final war. I wage inside my mind. I've seen warriors die with hollow souls, but I carve my path from molten coals. Where most grow weaker, I ascend a blaze that swallows the bitter end. Turn your heartbeat into flame. Set the world alight with aim. Stand through torment, rise through hell. Only fire strength, or you watch it fade. Through pressure, through scars, through flame, become your own eternal war.
I am the blaze they can't contain, the storm of fire born from pain. I am the roar beneath the ground, the pulse that makes a mountain sound. I fear no fall, I rise reborn a phoenix, sharp by every storm. They tried to break me, tried to bomb, but fire answers only to the mind. When I collapse, I crash like war, but rise with hunger twice as raw. I don't need mercy, crown or throne, war fire lives inside my bones. I am the chaos, the blaze untamed, the force that cowards never named. And when I burn, the world will know, eternal fires never slow. War fire pulse and rise again, turn your losses into flame. No more fear and no more crying, live by burning, not by dying. War fire rise and shake the sky, every echo amplifies, burn the limits, crush the chain. We are forced through endless pain, war fire pulse and eternal truth. Feel the blaze of attaining you, rise or fall, make your claim. For war fire pulses through your name.
When the world goes silent, when shadows creep close, remember, your fire never dies, it waits. Stand You feel that tremor, that pulse beneath the earth. That's not the world shaking, that's you waking.
You've carried shadows, you swallow storms, but now the fire rises,
And so, do you.
I crawled from a grave carved out of the frost, a place where the nameless wander lost. My bones were brittle, my hope was thin, till the dark itself whispered begin again. Every heartbeat felt like breaking stone, every step of war I fought alone. But pressure forged what fear denied, a soul reborn with a war inside. I tasted silence sharpened like a blade, stood in ruins of the choices I made. But even in the void where the weak retire, I felt the spark ignite the grim fire. Shadows tried to chain my will, but you can't trap something built to kill. In the ashes of failure, a truth drew near. Your greatest weapon is surviving fear. Breathe the pain in, let it rise. Feel the storm behind your eyes. They call it rage, I call it birth, a rebirth forged from shattered earth. Raise your fist to the breaking sky, let the fire drown the doubt and die. When the darkness comes, don't disappear. You ascend through pain, you ascend through fear. Grim fire rising, burning through the night. Turn your wounds into sovereign might. When the world says stop, you scream higher, ascend in the choir of the grim fire. Of the grim fire. Every morning starts with a violent drum, a battle chant saying become what you become. The ghost of who I was tries pulling me back, but I severed that chain with every attack. The mirror shows scars I never chose, but scars are the truth that the warrior knows. They're not weakness, they're evidence carved, proof of the nights I survived starved. I buried versions of myself so deep, version that broke, version that weak, but each burial fed the flame inside. Our fingers baptized where the old me died. My lungs burn hot like molten ore. The price you pay when you swear for more. You don't rise through comfort or easy breath. Strength is a mirror between pain and death. You will stumble, you will shatter, you will feel the ground hungry for your fall. But if you rise again, you earn your place among the unbreakable. The fearful wait for miracles. The relentless make them Walk through halls of forgotten kings, heard the crowns rattle like rusted rings. Power means nothing when fear commands, but strength is born in blistered hands. I trained in silence where the doubters fade. Let sweat baptize the choices I made. The grind became a sacred sound, a drum of war shaking holy ground. Pain stopped being the enemy, it turned into my legacy. I bleed today so I can rule tomorrow. Turn every bruise into stolen sorrow. They said I'd break, said I'd fold, but still learns nothing from what is told. It learns from hammers, learns from flame, learns from the weight that refuses to claim. Push the earth until it cracks, feel the weight upon your back. Fear dissolves when you walk through fire. This is the rise, the grim ascension choir. Raise your fist to the breaking sky. Let the fire drown the doubt and die. When the darkness comes, don't disappear. You ascend through pain, you ascend through fear. Grim fire rising, burning through the night. Turn your wounds into sovereign might. When the world says stop, you scream higher. Ascend in the choir of the grim fire. This world owes you nothing. Not strength, not peace, not glory. What you want, you forge through sweat, through scars, through the agony of becoming. Nothing is given, everything is earned. I am the storm, the prophets feared, the echo of legends who disappeared. Every barrier built was made to fall, every chain they forged, I broke them all. The ground trembles when I take my stance, lightning screaming in every glance. I'm not here to be praised or crowned, I rise to the sound of the world bowing down. When I fall like an iron star, crashing wild from galaxies far. But when I rise, I tear the sky, leaving burn marks where angels fly. The beast inside no longer sleeps, it prowls the dark where the fallen weep. And in its roar, one truth rings clear: you ascend by choosing war over fear. Raise your fist to the breaking sky. Let the fire drown the doubt and die. When the darkness comes, don't disappear. You ascend through pain, you ascend through fear. Grim fire rising, burning through the night. Turn your wounds into sovereign might. When the world says stop, you scream higher. Ascend in the choir of the grim fire. Grim fire blazing, crowned in scars, born from pressure, forged in stars. Rise through the chaos, the pain, the fire. Become the voice of the grim fire choir. Grim fire choir. When all lights fade and every echo dies, you'll hear one thing. You're reborn. Fire! Ascend.
You feel that? That low vibration in your chest? That's not fear, that's the beast waking up.
You were not shaped for comfort, you were forged for war. Every breath you take is a declaration that you refuse to break. Tonight you'll train. Tonight you will say. Born in the shadows where nightmares sleep, I climb from the void where the silence is deep. My blood hums low like an ancient drum, calling the fury of the man I'll become. Stealing my teeth, fire under my skin. This is the battle I'm destined to win. Every failure carved a mark on my name. Now I wear those scars like a crown of flame. I walk through storms with my fists unclenched, fought my demons till the fear was drenched. The world tried chaining the strength in my bones, but I broke that grasp and reclaimed my throne. Anger became my compass, guided my rise. Rage became the spark that opened my eyes. And now that the beast finally crawls from the ground, no chains every dawn I wake. A voice that tells me how much more I can take. It whispers sharply, cold like steel. Pain is the weapon that makes you real. I've drowned in doubt, suffocated in lies, but each time I broke, a new strength would rise. I learned the truth, carved in sweat and bone. What you fear the most is what you own. This isn't just training, it's a ritual rite. A summoning circle carved through the night. The ground shakes with every breath I claim. Each step forward echoes my name. My shadow grows larger with every trial. My wrath becomes holy, my power pharaoh. What I chase is not for the faint. It's the throne beneath the war I paint. You want strength, then bleed for it. You want power, then break for it. Nothing real is earned without sacrifice. The weak wait for miracles, the strong forge their own. I've seen warriors tremble under their guilt, but I stand tall on the pain I built. No guardian angel, no guiding hand, just grit and scars to help me stand. The nights were long, the hunger was deep, the grind was a monster that stole my sleep. But I fed it rage till it bowed its head, and now it kneels on the path I tread. Every drop of sweat is a vow, I swear. Every bruise a badge proving I care. Not for applause, not for some crown, but for the man I refuse to let down. My heartbeat drums like a ritual chant, a cadence rising wild and devout. The storm inside me finally speaks. There's no limit left you cannot breach. Hear the thunder in my veins. Feel the pressure split the chains. Every heartbeat shakes the floor. This is rage you can't ignore. Ironclad fury breaking through, storm in my chest and it's tearing the view. No fear left, no truth denied. I face the darkness with fire inside. Ironclad fury unleashed tonight, a war cry rising from endless fight. I bend the world till the weak are gone. I stand unbroken, the fury lives on. You don't earn a place in this world. You take it. You carve it with blood. You shape it with pain. The fury inside you is not meant to be caged. I am the fire they try to drown. I'm the one who rose when they pulled me down. I've broken borders, shattered the norm, transformed my soul in the heart of the storm. The world can tremble when I step forward, but I keep pushing, never cornered. My will is iron, my rage divine. My shadow stretches past the line. If I fall like a meteor, burning trails through the atmosphere. If I rise, be born stronger than the darkest storm. The beast within doesn't whisper or plead. It roars a vow I forever heed. Rise through fire, conquer the pain, break the chains, ascend again. Ironclad fury, forged in flame, no surrender. Remember my name. Through every heartbreak, every scar, I rise relentless, a living war. Ironclad fury unleashed in full. I bend the impossible, break the rules. Storm in my lungs, wrath in my core, the beast within will fight forevermore.
When the world goes silent, your heartbeat becomes your weapon. Listen to it, follow it, unleash it, rise.
You feel that? That cold pulse crawling up your spine. That isn't fear. That's your blood remembering what it once was. They told you you're human, They lied. Your blood was carved from storms, your bones shaped from thunder, and tonight you wake.
I walked where the lightning sleeps in stone, where broken men kneel trembling alone. But I kept marching with a clenched jaw grin, 'cause power begins with doubts given. Raised in a void where the fearless rot, where hope turns bitter and prayers me not. But even in silence, the storm in my chest learned how to roll when I had nothing left. Pain was a teacher with venomous touch. It hurt, it burned, but it taught me much. It forged my heartbeat in a war like drums, and whispered, rise, your reckoning comes. No savior came, no hand reached out, just grit and rage, just war and doubt. But in that chaos, something formed, a monster carved by every storm. Let the thunder shake your bones, turn your scars to sharpened stones. Drown the noise, embrace the burn, this is where the warriors turn. Storm blood rising, break the ground. Hear the heavens, hear the sound. No retreat, no fall, no warning. I am the fire, the dark is spawning. Storm blood rising, iron breath. Stand defiant against your death. Crush the fear that held you under. Walk the earth like living thunder. Every dawn begins with a violent fight between who I was and who claims the night. I feel the shadows gnaw in my skin, but storms roar louder when battles begin. My lungs ignite like a furnace flame. My soul remembers its untamed name. I wasn't made for an ordinary fate. I was built for war, forged to intimidate. Look in my eyes, you'll see the sky, a swirling wrath that refuses to die. This isn't training, it's resurrection, a ritual of pure insurrection. Every drop of sweat's an oath, every scar a sacred growth. Strength is born from all you sever, weakness dies if you cut the tether. Let the pressure bend the air, let the roar replace despair. Clench your fists and face the flame, storm walkers rise by claiming pain. Storm blood rising, break the ground. Hear the heavens, fear the sound. No retreat, no fall, no warning. I am the fire, the dark is spawning. Storm blood rising, iron breath. Stand defiant against your death. Crush the fear that held you under. Walk the earth like living thunder. You want strength, then bleed for it. You want power, then scream for it. You want rebirth, then die to what you were. The storm isn't something you watch, it's something you become. I watch giants crumble on trembling knees, begging mercy from boy-born seas. But I kept walking through the crashing cold. My heart a furnace, my will uncontrolled. No prophet guided, no mentor taught. I trained in war with the battles I fought. My past tried breaking me piece by piece, but storms evolve, they never cease. Every setback sharpened my resolve, every failure forced me to evolve. I carved my will through ash and night, a titan born from the urge to fight. I yearn my strength through sleepless pain, through aching bone and burning vein. I learned the truth beneath the roar. The storm becomes storms, nothing more. Feel the static coat your skin, hear the primal voice within. Step by step, through fire you tread. Stormwalkers rise with God's one split. Storm blood rising, wake the ground. Hear the heavens, hear the sound. No retreat, no fall, no warning. I am the fire, the dark is spawning. Storm blood rising, iron breath. Stand defiant against your death. Crush the fear that held you under. Walk the earth like living thunder. The
storms. I am the echo of thunder's birth, a shadow breaker, walk in the earth. My veins don't pulse, they detonate. My fists to fists, they devastate. I am the calm before the strike, the roaring boom. The weak dislike, they force the limits to stay confined. I shatter mine with a savage mind. When chaos calls, I never hide. The storm in me stands amplified. I face the dark with no disguise, a beast awakened, battle-wise. And when I fall like war, but rise with hunger even more. No God, no fate, no cage can bind the storm that walks inside my mind. Storm blood rising, break the ground. Hear the heavens, fear the sound. No retreat, no fall, no warning. I am the fire, the dark is spawning. Storm blood rising, iron breath. Stand defiant against your death. Crush the fear that held you under. Walk the earth like living thunder. Storm blood rising, scream and rise. Burn the doubt behind your eyes. Storm walkers stand reborn, untorn. The dead united, far
When your heart pounds like war drums, when the world shakes beneath your feet, remember this: stormwalkers aren't made of flesh, they're made of lightning.
You feel that? That cold pulse crawling up your spine. That isn't fear. That's your blood remembering what it once was.
They told you you're human, they lied. Your blood was carved from storms, your bones shaped from thunder. And tonight you wake. I walked where the lightning sleeps in stone, where broken men kneel, tremble alone. But I kept marching with a clenched jaw grin, 'cause power begins where doubt's given. Raising the void where the fearless rot, where hope turns brittle and prayers need not. But even in silence, the storm in my chest learned how to roar when I had nothing left. Pain was a teacher with venomous touch. It hurt, it burned, but it taught me much. It forged my heart, beating the wall like drums, and whispered, rise, your reckoning comes. No savior came, no hand reached out, just grit and rage, just war and doubt. But in that chaos, something formed, a monster carved by every storm. Let the thunder shake your bones, turn your scars to sharpened stones. Drown the noise, embrace the burn. This is where the warriors start. Storm blood rising, break the ground. Hear the heavens, fear the sound. No retreat, no fall, no warning. I am the fire, the dark is spawning. Storm blood rising, iron breath. Stand defiant against your death. Crush the fear that held you under. Walk the earth like living thunder. Every dawn begins then die to what you were. The storm isn't something you watch, it's something you become. I watch giants crumble on trembling knees, begging mercy from void-born seas. But I kept walking through the crashing cold. My heart a furnace, my will a control. No prophet guided, no mentor taught. I trained in war with the battles I fought. My past are breaking me piece by piece, but storms evolve, they never cease. Every setback sharpened my resolve, every failure forced me to evolve. I carved my will through ash and night, a titan born from the urge to fight. I earned my strength through sleepless pain, through aching bone and burning vein. I learned the truth beneath the roar, the strong become storms, nothing more. Feel the static coat your skin, hear the primal voice within. Step by step through fire you tread. Stormwalkers rise where God's once bled. Storm blood rising, break the ground. Hear the heavens, fear the sound. No retreat, no fall, no warning. I am the fire, the darkest spawning. Storm blood rising, iron breath. Stand defiant against your death. Crush the fear that held you under. Walk the earth like living thunder. The world owes you nothing, the storm owes you nothing. You take your place, or you fade into dust. The bloodline of warriors isn't inherited, it's created through torment, through grit, through storms. I am the echo of thunder's birth, a shadow breaker walking the earth. My face on pulse, they detonate. My fists on fists, they devastate. I am the calm before the strike, the roaring boom, the weak dislike. They forge their limits to stay confined. I shattered mine with the savage mind. When chaos calls, I never hide. The storm in me stands amplified. I face the dark with no disguise. A beast awakened, battle-wise. And when I fall like war. Blood rise with hunger, even more. No God, no fate, no cage can bind the storm that walks inside my mind. Storm blood rising, break the ground. Hear the heavens, fear the sound. No retreat, no fold, no warning. I am the fire, the darkest spawning. Storm blood rising, iron breath. Stand defiant against your death. Crush the fear that held you under. Walk the earth like living thunder. Storm blood rising, scream and rise. Burn the doubt behind your eyes. Stormwalkers stand, reborn untorn, in blood united, in storms.
You feel the ground shaking. You feel that pulse in your bones. That isn't fear. It's the storm waking up.
They told you to kneel, they told you to break, but you were born for revolt, a crimson crown forged in quake. Every choice is a battlefield, every breath is a rebellion, every step a declaration of war. I crawl through shadows with fire in my teeth, dragging the weight of the world's underneath. Every doubt they fed me became my blade. Every insult thrown was the armor I made. I learned to build strength from places that bled, turn nightmares to vows echoing in my head. They tried to bury me deep in their lies, but the dirt only taught me how kings rise. I felt the venom of failure burn through my veins, but venom becomes power when you master the pain. I sharpened my rage on the edge of the fight, lit my own path when they stole my light. They said I'd crumble, they prayed I'd fall, but they didn't expect I'd break the wall with claws of will and bones of revolt. I carved my future from the thunder cold. Hear the breath, hear the snap, hear the chains crack in the trap. Let the fear ignite your core, turn your weakness into every whisper that said you're done becomes the drum you rise upon. Crimson crown, forged in fire, climbing higher, fueled by desire. No retreat when the world turns cold. My revolution won't be controlled. Crimson crown, no fear, no fall. I face the void and I break the wall. If destiny knocks, I'll tear the door. I was built for revolt, for something more. I stood at the edge of the man I was, buried in guilt, drowning in loss. The war inside screamed louder each day, but I learned to command what I used to obey. Stared down the mirror, saw fractures and ghosts. Battles, lost wounds I hated most, but cracks let the lightning inside escape, turning scars to armor, wounds to shape. I tasted defeat, felt the choke of the night, learned to make agony part of the fight. This path isn't pretty, it's carved in bone. A soldier marching alone on a throne. My heartbeat sinks with the drums of rage. A lion pacing inside his cage, but cages bend when the beast is awake, and steel melts when revolutions quake. You want evolution, then bleed for it. You want the crown, then fight for it. Nothing changes until you do. Burn the fear, burn the doubt, burn the fate they wrote for you. The night can't hold me, I've walked through hell. Learn to rise every time I fell. No rope, no hand, no saving grace. Just grit carved deep into my face. I built grounds out of broken stone, turned isolation into my home. They'll never know what it costs to ascend, to stand your ground when world's condemned. But I keep moving, I don't collapse. I stitch my wounds with relentless straps. Every rep a ritual, every breath a vow. I earn my crown, starting here and now. My blood runs wild with the violent peace. A moment of calm before the beast release. When the drums hit hard and the ground starts shaking, notice the sound of a legend waking. Push the pain until it breaks. Let your heartbeat raise the stakes. Fear is ash beneath your stride. This is your war, your crimson pride. Crimson crown, forged in fire, climbing higher, fueled by desire. No retreat when the world turns cold. My revolution will be controlled. Crimson crown, no fear, no fall. I face the void and I break the wall. If destiny knocks, I'll tear the door. I was built for revolt, for something more.
This world owes you nothing. Power's taken, never granted. If you want your name carved in thunder,
Rise to ruin, to fury, to pressure, to battle, to fury. The fight, never took a day, nothing's gonna die, kicking that chain. I rise with storms, roaring through my chest. King force not from glory, but from unrest. They built their walls, I shattered the frame. They spoke of fate, I rewrote the name. No crown of gold, no scepter of light, just the strength of a soul. They can't disguise. If I break like mountains roar. If I fall, I rise stronger than before. My spirit's iron, my voice a spark, lighting rebellions across the dark. And when the world demands I kneel, I stand in flames made sharp as steel. No throne can hold me, no fear can drown. I rise, I roar, I claim the crown. Crimson crown, the rise of war. I am the force they can't ignore. Through the chaos, through the crying, strength is born where fear is dying. Crimson crown, unbroken might, a rebel forged for endless fight. If the world shakes, I stand defiant. Beast within, forever giant. When the dust clears, when the world grows silent, you'll see one figure still standing. The rebel, the rebel, the rebel, the rebel, the rifle, the
you hear that hum, that low growl beneath your ribs. That's the warpath calling you back home.
You've crawled, you've bled, you've fallen apart, but none of that matters anymore. Tonight you walk the line. line between man and monster. Every step you take is a threat, every breath a warning, and every heartbeat is the drum of a war. I came from the silence with a fearless rest, caught from the shadows that burned in my chest. Every doubt they threw became fuel for the flame. Now I step through fire like I don't feel pain. My bones learn strength through the weight I bore. My will learn rage from the scars I wore. Fear tried binding and stealing my spine, but I broke those chains, they were never mine.
Cold nights taught me how to fight when alone. Warm blood taught me how to claim my throne. Now the echoes in the dirt beneath whisper my truth through jagged teeth. They said I was lost, but the warpath found me. Pulled me from hell and revealed what drowned me. And now that the beast is risen inside, nothing on earth can tame my stride. Break the quiet, let it roar. Feel the tremors in the core. Heartbeat thunders, spine aligned. This is how warriors are defined. Hear the echoes of the warpath calling. Rise from the ashes, stop your falling. Grip the ground till your fingers bleed. Power is born from the scars you feed. Echoes of a glory tearing through a primal storm that's breaking you, but rise again, stand tall, hold fast, stand still. Your soul was forged for the warpath, and your soul was forged for the warpath. Every dawn begins with a challenge inside, a voice that tests how hard I tried. It whispers venom, dares me to break, but I bite down pain like a rattlesnake. My mind's a battlefield cracked and torn, where doubt and strength wage the war each morn. But each defeat becomes a stone in the throne I build upon my own. This isn't training, it's ritual flame, a rite of power carved in my name. The shadows gather when my fists ignite, but they bow their heads to the way I fight. The bass shakes earth, the riffs explode, my heartbeat marches down this road. If darkness comes, let darkness come. I'll roar back loud like a war drum. You will shatter, you will burn, you will question everything you were. But warriors aren't the ones who don't fall. Warriors are the ones who rise again with blood still dripping from their jaw. The weak search for strength, the strong summon it. I walk beside giants who ran from fear. I face my demons year by year. No mentor, got it, no hand to hold. Just grit and fire, turning young to old. The nights were cruel, the hunger loud. The ground was a tyrant, unbowed. But I fed it fury till the beast knelt down and rose from the dirt, wearing my crown. Every rep is scripture, every cry divine. A ritual carved on the spine of mine. Don't curse the grind, don't fear the scars. Pain is the fuel that launches stars. The warpath hums through every vein. My breath becomes a hurricane, and in that storm a truth appears. I am the summum of 1,000 fears. Break the quiet, let it roar. Feel the tremors in the core. Heartbeat thunder, spine aligned. This is how warriors are defined. Hear the echoes of the warpath calling. Rise from the ashes, stop your falling. Grip the ground till your fingers bleed. Power is born from the scars you feed. Echoes of the war tearing through a primal storm that's breaking you, but rise again, stand tall, hold fast, hold fast.
This world owes you nothing. Not success, not mercy, not peace. It's on you to carve your path through sweat, through blood, through war.
I am the roar beneath the ground. The tremor fell but never found. The flame that burns through night and fear. The voice that thunders crystal clear. They built walls high, I crushed them down. They drew their lines, I took the crown. My hands hold storms, my steps shake stone. My soul's a throne, I carved alone. When I fall like burning coal, but rise again with twice the soul. The beast within won't kneel or cry. It growls a sand, oh, I choke die. But with each breath I claim my place. A warrior forged from time and grace. The warpath echoes loud and true. A promise born inside of you. Hear the echoes of the warpath calling. Rise from the shadows, stop you're falling, stand unbroken, fierce and vast. Your heart was born for the warpath. Echoes shaking the bones of fate. Every setback, every weight. Rise again, stand tall, hold fast. Your spirit forged for the warpath. When the world grows silent and the fear creeps in, listen closely. The warpath still echoes and it calls your name. Rise! 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 You hear that hum, that low rumble in your bones. That's the sound of the wrath you've buried, and tonight it crawls back home. You were forged in silence, you were shaped in storms. Now rise, wrath-born. I came from shadows with a hopeless ride, where fear builds kingdoms, the brave forgot. My spine was carved from the weight of pain. My fists were baptized in the acid rain. I dragged my heart through the rust and grime, stared down the ghosts I left in time. I wasn't given strength, I stole it raw from every crack in my breaking jaw. My nerves caught fire like twisted wire. Every setback built my inner pie. They said I fall, they said I break, but I rise from ruin for my own sake. The beast was silent but never gone. It slept in blood, never roars at dawn. You want redemption, you want rebirth, and claw your name into the trembling nerve. Hear the static, feel the strain. Strength is carved from grit and pain. Let the whispers fade away. You were made to kneel, but to slay. I ignite, unleashed, unbound. When the guitar scream, I shake the ground. Through the fire, through the void, I've sworn. I rise with the guitars of the wrath-born. No fear, no doubt, no ties. Just the drum of woe behind my eyes. Let the earth break, let the old world mourn. My soul roars loud with the guitars of the wrath-born. Every scar's a chord in my skin made song, a note of fury I've held so long. The demons dance when the bass line hits, they flee my lungs. When the rage commits, I've tasted failure like a bitter seed. Watch dreams collapse while I learn to bleed, but every wound became my gate, a doorway carved to recreate. They try to silence my rising note, but I build truth from broken growth. You want strength and bear the flame. Walk through hell and claim your name. I don't fear the dark, I fear standing still. I don't crave peace, I crave iron will. I'm not here to follow what the weak adore. I'm here to tear open the heavens door. You're shaking, I can't good. That's your power waking. Every tremble is a warning, every scream is a signal. You are not dying, you are transforming. The world won't hand you strength, so steal it. I've walked through nights where hope was ash, where faith died young in a violent crash. But the storm inside kept beating wild, a monstrous heart and a warrior child. I've seen giants crumble under fear, but I kept marching year by year. Not for glory, not for fame, but to light my soul like a burning flame. I learned control from losing all, learned to stand from my hardest fall. The rage I hold is a sacred boon, a sun reborn from a shattered moon. Every rep, every scream, every breath inside is a vow to rise with unbroken pride. I forge my purpose blow by blow, 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 blow. Become the force I was built to show. Twist the steel until it breaks. Feel the ground beneath you shake. Doubt dissolves in the crimson roar. You were made to fear, but to wage war. I ignite, unleashed, unbound. When the guitar scream, I shake the ground. Through the fire, through the void, I've sworn. I rise with the guitars of the wrath-born. No fear, no doubt, no ties.
world owes you nothing when your strength feels torn. Listen close. The wrath ball play on. Play on. You hear that? That trembling under your skin? That isn't fear. That's the abyss calling your name. You don't find strength. You drag it out of the dark. You rip it from suffering. You forge it with your own broken hands. Now step closer, the abyss is breathing. Match its pulse or be devoured. I was shading the vault where the lost reside, where echoes of failure never subside. Every dream I buried became a seed, growing into a hunger of violent need. I crawled through nights up in my bones, fought through storms that shattered thrones. I'm not built from gold, I'm built from scars, forged in the silence that swallows stars. My blood runs cold, but my will runs deep. I carve my path while others sleeping in the chaos. I learned this truth. Strength is born when the world still your youth. Crack the surface, let it bleed. Pays the currency warriors need. Call it reckless, call it divine. The abyss drinks fear, but it fuels my spine. Iron pulse, I rise, I fight, dragging the void into the light. Every heartbeat cracks the abyss. Strength is earned, it's never a gift. Iron pulse, no fear, no cry. My spirit screams, my shadows fly. Break the chains, let destiny twist. I rule the dark with an iron fist. Every sunrise cuts a mark in my chest. I tell you all battles that grant me no rest. The war in my head never fades away. It sharpens my focus, it carves my way. I'm drowning down, suffocated in dread, been haunted by voices of the living and dead. But the deeper I sank, the louder I burned. To the fires of faith that came, lessons learned. The mirror don't show a face, it shows a threat. A creature reborn with no regret. This isn't training, it's a pact with pain. A vow to rise again and again. You will shatter, you will curse your name. Your knees will hit the ground harder than any enemy ever could. But if you rise, if you claw your way back, you'll feel it. The iron pulse, the abyss obeying you. The weak seek mercy, the strong demand evolution. I've watched giants fall with trembling pride, swallowed by doubts they tried to hide. But I walk forward step by step, fueled by the promises I never kept. The ground became my sacred rite, a ritual carved in sweat and night. My fear dissolved into something pure, a sharpened will that can't be cured. Every rep's a prayer, every strain a creed. Born from hunger, forged from need. Don't fear the storms, don't dodge the scars. They mold the iron beating in your heart. Push till you break to the edges, tear till your lungs ignite with electric air. The beast is close, the void is near. This is your battlefield, conquer your fear. Iron pulse, I rise, I fight, dragging the void into the light. Every heartbeat cracks the abyss. Strength is earned, it's never a gift. Iron pulse, no fear, no cry. My spirit screams, my shadows fly. Break the chains, let destiny twist. I rule the dark with an iron fist. This darkness owes you nothing. No power, no path, no promise. If you want the throne, you carve it with broken bones.
Through ruin, through fury, through fire.
I am the echo that storms obey, the roar that command. Iron and shadow held in my hand. I chase no crowns, I fear no fall. I rise as if I've conquered it all. And if I break like steel. Sharper, stronger, forced to heal. The abyss inside doesn't beg or hide. It whispers one truth, rise or collide. I impulse the storm, the riot is a force that tears through mortal ties. Through blood, through grit, through chaos. Kiss, you earn your crown with an iron fist. I impulse to the silence, cracks till shadows flee and strength attacks. Rise or fall, no fear, no bliss. Only the iron pulse of the abyss. When everything fades, when the world ignores your cry, listen close. The abyss still beats with you, and its pulse is iron. Rise or be swallowed. Rise or be swallowed.